Ladies and gentlemen, we have some new developments. I don't know if you remember I was sharing my sister's situation. Now, I know I had one person say, you shouldn't be putting your sister's business out there. You don't know who my sister is. And if you do, go help her. Go pay her rent and buy her a house. Don't just pass through with opinions like 99% of people in life do. They pass through with an opinion and then they keep going. They don't offer any solutions. I'm trying to help you with some solutions. And some of the solutions that I have for you is, we'll get into that. Think about subscribing, joining the channel. Never get involved in family members' drama, especially if you do not live in that household. Do not get involved. And we're going to get into a new developing story that I know a lot of people have been waiting for. And if they don't live in your home, meaning they're not your spouse, your kids, or anything like that, I don't recommend getting involved, because a lot of things that happen in the Black and brown community, what tends to happen is grandma, big mama takes care of everybody. And then when she passes away, it's a free for all and nobody knows what to do. Because let's be honest, a lot of our mamas and big mamas, abuelas, they are the backbone of our families, but they are enablers. They take care of everything, everybody. And then as they age and get older, nobody knows what to do because they never had to fend for themselves. Remember I said this? You don't want to do that, because when you get involved in family members' business, it will eventually become your problem. I'm telling you, it will become your problem, your issue, or they're going to get mad at you that you didn't fix their problem for you. And this is why I don't get involved in siblings and squabblings and giving family members money, because remember I said my brother was going to buy him a house or he was going to pay their rent. Oh yeah, he's backing out of that now, because now he's starting to do the math in his head and the little gerbil's running. And he's like, damn, how financially am I going to be able to take care of another grown adult, her living boyfriend, her daughter, and my cousin, who all live in the same home? This is why I'm not doing it. So I just want to give you a rundown. Two of my siblings, one is my sister, who got laid off right before the virus. She got laid off in 2019. Now, she had an opportunity to go work for corporate. She was working in retail. They asked her if she wanted to stay on in corporate. She said no. She would have had to learn more skills. She would have to learn computers, but they were willing to teach her because she was there for like 15 years. She said, no, I want the severance money. What happened? Severance money comes, unemployment money comes, bailout money comes. My mom passes away. There was insurance money. She was living on that for the longest. And what happened? It ran out. What do I always say? If you don't have a career and you don't have an income, you will eventually run into problems. Apple stock would have made no damn difference. People who rent homes and buy homes, they don't give a damn about how big your Apple portfolio is. If you don't have a steady stream of income coming in, they're not going to give you a home. They're not going to rent it to you. They're not going to lease it to you. They're not going to sell you one. I know I sure as hell won't. And a bank don't give a damn about how much Microsoft stock you own or Tesla stock. They don't. They want to know you have a steady stream of income, because when that money runs out, now what? I have another sister. She's not as bad in that situation. You know, she worked in the police department. She has a pension. She retired. She's going to have Social Security, or she's 1 year away collecting at 62. The earliest she can collect it, because she needs the money, but she has a Benz and nice pocketbooks and takes vacations. They were going to move together, and my brother was going to help buy them a home. Guess what? She backed out because she doesn't want to live with my other sister. And now my brother backed out of the deal of buying them a home, because the wheels start turning. Why am I going to buy a sister who can't pay me back? At least the other sister had some money coming in. She was going to pay me. They both were going to be slaves to my brother, because my brother is like a lobbyist, a politician. You know, he comes around and throws money around. I said this before. And now you got to do everything that he tells you to do. Now, I don't mind. I don't care putting it on Front Street, because this is just family drama. It is what it is. I keep my head out of it. You can't blame me for shit, because I'm not taking care of anybody. I have my own wants, my own needs, my own bills, my own dreams. I'm not taking care of other people who screwed up their life, buying expensive shit. And then when they got older, now they're trying to figure out how they're going to put food on the table. They'll figure it out. Those people always do. Now, when it comes to the relationship of me and my brother used to be very tight. But then when he got married, I don't want to throw any shade on his wife, but I'm just going to say she's an opportunist. That's all I got to say. She didn't like the bond that we had, and her number one goal pretty much was to get her family closer to him, where I'm gonna say it, where he could take care of them. And, you know, she broke up our bond. I mean, it's always been me, my brother, my dad, shit like that. But at the same time, I'm the only son from the second marriage. I'm the only kid from the second marriage. So you know how it is when you have a blended family. Now, my dad helped my brother out get a job. He helped him out. You know, he helped me and my brother, a son who's not even his. But when it comes to my brother, very competitive in life. I'm not like that. You go ahead, bro. Like, you win, you come in first place. I don't care. Life is not about competing, especially in family. You run into problems like that. I think differently, you know, and I think this is why I took the path I did, because I looked at their lives and I was like, I don't want to live like that. Like, once I started educating myself about, you know, being fake rich and leaving a legacy and teaching people about money, I started to realize a lot of that stuff they were doing was a facade. This is why I made my channel, because a lot of people don't understand. I lived it. I see it. I'm living it now. I know in the Black, Brown, Latino communities, Big Mama usually is the backbone of the home. A lot of the fathers are not there. So Big Mama is taking care of her little mama and her little mama. And a lot of times everybody's living off of Big Mama, Social Security. She's making food. You know, she's taking care of everybody. And then when Big Mama passes away, Big Mamas usually don't have a will and testament. They didn't do anything like that. I know my mom didn't. And then there's a free-for-all for all the shit because nobody has anything and they're fighting and squabbling over material items. This is why I've always tried to say, I don't get involved. I keep my head clear. I don't get involved in a drama, because once you get involved in a drama, it will become your problem. You will have to figure out a solution for grown adults. And then if you don't figure out a solution on a way you would handle it, they're going to blame you. You will end up coming out of pocket for money, or you will end up stressing yourself out over stuff that you can't control and problems you don't even have. Think about this. My sister has a baby daddy. She should be contacting him. She has a live-in boyfriend. He should be stepping up to the plate, getting a job on the books, doing something that he can help contribute. He's living in my mom's home. Well, my late mom's home. My cousin, who has a bullshit job where he makes okay money. He's making around 40, 45, maybe 50 at most. In my opinion, he needs to go on his own. He's good. He's got no kids, no wife, no girl. He can go get a studio somewhere and he's good. He can do all his, he's not a stock trader. He's just a gambler. He loves gambling on DraftKings and MGM, whatever the hell, sports betting. That's his thing. He loves doing that. That's what he pisses his money away on. He can go get an apartment, figure out. The most I would help him with is set his bills on auto pay. And as long as he's got his rent and his utilities, he can gamble his life away. He can do whatever the hell he wants. He's almost 50. But the rest of my family out here, I'm not getting involved. I'm the baby. I got my own dreams, and me taking care of them would mess up my life. I'm telling you, you start taking care of other people and their bills, you will inherit their problems, you will inherit their bills, you will inherit their debt. Why would they be responsible with your money when they weren't even responsible with their own money? So, excuse me, no regrets. Hope this video helps. Get it.